Well, 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 guys. I made it to Denver. There's some barn swallows up there. Very, very nice. It's about 83 degrees. Almost no humidity. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Well, I love Colorado. So look what the guys at Avis gave me for a rental car. A Toyota, no, this one. This is a brand new Mustang. That sure is a good looking car though. I mean, it's a little funky in the front. Now, one of my cousins, Richie, back in, well, an eastern state, he got a brand new, oh my God, I think it was a 65, maybe a 66 Mustang. Now, this is nothing like the Mustangs from back then. My mother actually had a 67 Fastback. She was hip, baby. And that was back in the early 1970s, so. But this is it. This is the Stang. And it's got a couple things going for it that I like. One, in almost all instances, let's walk around, look at it a little more. In almost all instances, Ford has put together a really solid car. I mean, they've done a great job, except for the late 70s and the early 80s and the Mustang II and the Pinto. Hey, the Edsel, there are exceptions. But these Fords nowadays are pretty damn good quality. Pretty nice car. And this is no exception. This guy feels tight. I mean, it, you know, solid door slam, and it's a looker. So this has about 10,000 miles on it. And oh, by the way, it's convertible. So what, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, I was in Florida and I had the Corvette. And I'm going to tell you that the preference is going to be the Corvette. I mean, come on. But this is an average working man, working Joe and Jane's car. Well, maybe above average, but it's certainly not $71,000 like for the Corvette. So, I mean, this is something that's affordable, and it's kind of fun. So, I'm going to open this thing up here. Let me, bear with me one second. Set it down. On the convertible thing. Let's run that convert. You want to see it? Yeah. Why not? So, as we open, I've got a beer here. I don't want to screw the car up. But as we open the cockpit, you can see pretty typical looking Mustang, right? In the back, if you ever wanted to sit back there, there are a couple seats. So, Mom, you could buy this car. You could put Junior back there. And get your pulse racing as you're driving to your office job at the insurance company. Because everybody knows there are papers to be pushed. I'm joking. Come on. All right. So we open up the other side here. And they even have like cool blue lights or something in there. That's kind of neat. So there's my mail, which I haven't picked up for a while. So there's the back. And yeah, you know, it's got the Mustang stuff on it. You know, it's got the Mustang stuff. I imagine the taillights are probably, because what they used to have is the do. So it would bum, bum, bum. Instead of flashing, they would sort of point the direction where they were going, which is cool. And of course, they have the Mustang horse, right? I'm almost doxed. So let's get in this thing, see what it looks like here. All right. Yeah, it's got cool blue kind of highlights. And I imagine I can't do anything with that door open, right? Okay. Hammy. It's a little low to the ground, though, for the fat guy. But I guess it's not too bad. And watch. Zip. Window goes up. That's fun. All right. So let's see. Can we make anything happen? Yep. All right. So it's got all the electronic gadgets that these young people expect these days, right? Let's start it up. 295. And there's some odd noise. I don't know where that's coming from. Can you hear that? Here. I think it must be the engine. I don't know. I mean, I have all the heaters off and shit, but anyway, there's the big screen. It's all leather. Pretty nice looking leather. Nice stitching. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent car. It's even got the little kitty windows in the back in case Junior wants to hang his head out. But here's kind of a fun thing, but it's interesting. Can you see that? So this is the way you open this thing. You go like that, pops the hood, and then you go doo doo doo. There it goes. So now, my friends, we are in a convertible. And the seat, oh, I almost doxed myself again. And the seat basically, when you shut the engine off, the seat goes back. So the fat people like me get in here. But it's got, you know, it's got the screen, it's got the reverse, you know, all this typical stuff that's expected nowadays, right? So if we throw it in reverse here, so we got the camera, you know, pretty standard stuff. Now, the one thing I'm going to dig Ford on, though, and I mean, like I said, this thing, it's a nice build. It's good build quality. So Ford, very good. Ford workers who built this thing, nice fit and finish. The materials don't feel, I mean, they're kind of the smushy, mushy stuff, but it doesn't feel cheap. And it's got, you know, nice solid handle here and all that other crap. And leather. Who doesn't like leather? I mean, come on. I bet the cows don't really like leather, but okay. But if you look here, see these guys? So this is like the hazard light. And this is, I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is. But this is the mode switch over here. And I finally figured out why this thing was such a dog when I first got it at the airport, because this was in like old person mode. So I put it in sport mode, and let's just say it has a little bit more spunk, and it's a lot more fun. It ain't Corvette, but it ain't bad. But these switches feel cheap.